everyone, it's Amy. This is Tati. You guys remember. Today, what was the topic?
Are you going to be successful in your next chapter?
Oh wait, no. Your next chapter in life. That's what it was. I forgot. I did just smoke, which I haven't in a while, so I'm a little crazy right now. Anyways. Is this pile 1? So if you're drawn to pile 1, you'll go down in the comment section, click pile 1. This is pile 2. Hey. Okay. Last but not least, pile 3. So if you're drawn to pile 3, go down in the comment section, click pile 3. You can click more than one, but I recommend only picking 2 to keep it more accurate. But only if you're drawn to pick more than one. If anyone wants to book a reading, it'll be down in the description box. Okay, let's start with pile 1. And thanks everyone for the donations that you guys sent last week. Oh, I'm doing good, Lorraine. How are you? Okay, pile 1. Your next chapter in life, okay. Some of you are having a child or a grandchild, or like a niece or a nephew, like a new baby's gonna be born, or be arriving. Might not be born, but I'm looking for more cards, but I can't. Oh, you know what? I forgot to read the back of the card too. Yeah, somebody here I feel like is manifesting a child. Someone in your life. Could be a friend, could be an auntie, a cousin, a best friend, someone like that. Could be a grandchild, like I said. We just started pile 1. Okay, so its healing gift runs a destined course to morning dawn, our inspired source. Meditate under the sun. Okay, so I feel you're healing from something that you've been under for a really long time. It could have been grieving. It could have been some type of trauma. Hey, no wonder that felt weird. That wasn't supposed to be in there. Let's see. I feel like you're this next chapter, you're gonna realize something. You're realizing something like life-changing. But it's like all mental. And through you having time in solitude. You're coming out of anxiety, worrying, stress, overthinking in this next chapter. But you needed alone time to do it, and you needed to change like the way your logic was set up. Almost like the way you were thinking logically was because of past experiences. Like you weren't actually thinking logically, you were thinking logically from trauma, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
I think I know where you're going. Like you had to like learn the lesson to get to your next chapter?
No. I'm not good at explaining. I just hope you guys know what I'm saying and it makes sense to you.
Same.
Yeah. Whatever, however you take that message. King of Cups. Yeah. I think that you're controlling your emotions better this next chapter.
Getting to know yourself better.
Yeah, but I think you're also like your logic was not logic. You thought it was logic, but it wasn't. It was your trauma. Trauma logic. Let's call it that. I just made a new word. Okay. Some of you are healing issues with a parent, and that's what it is. Or a messed up person that could have been male as well. Probably all of the above. But in this next chapter, you're finally reaching happiness. You're finally realizing, like, self-worth on an internal level, not just external. Like, you know, like thinking you have to look good or
Just loving yourself.
yeah, but like fully. It's like you thought your looks were like you thought the love and attention you got or like whatever would
It's
have
like
to be
self-love.
no, would have to be like your damn, I forgot now.
Basically, don't have just because other people love you on how you look doesn't mean that you love yourself. You gotta love yourself,
Yes,
and it'll
yeah, that
project
makes
it to
sense.
other people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is that yeah?
Like you thought people would love you just because you looked or presented yourself a certain way.
People are gonna love you for you, not
Internally,
just for your looks.
yes,
Yeah.
internally. And I feel like because of that, like you also had money blocks around that. Like thoughts that were blocking you from achieving money.
Don't be afraid to fail. Like sometimes you have to fail to get a different direction. Sometimes, because if you do the same thing over and over again and expect the same results, it's kind of insane. If you want better results, you got to do something different.
So maybe that's what you're doing here. You could be open up more incomes of money instead of just having one or two sources of income. I feel like you're getting like a lot of sources of income. Like you're really coming out of money blocks because you healed something. Like that was a trauma logic. And it was somehow affecting your money too. So you're really going to be working on yourself and on your stability and finances, opening up all these extra sources of income.
Basically, leveling
You're
yourself
leveling up.
Yeah.
And you don't even see this coming. I feel almost like it's happening out of nowhere. Like it's happening in like internal first, and then the money part is gonna happen after that. And this is all in the same chapter, but it's all like giving you peace. And it's gonna happen over time. So this next chapter I feel like is a long chapter. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But it's a good security chapter.
Yeah, but within this chapter there is happiness and security is coming. This next chapter. This next chapter. I feel like. Okay, hold on. You could actually be hiding yourself. Yeah, I think you're being super secretive and hiding it. Like you're hiding your plans, you're hiding yourself, what you're doing. Like you're probably not even coming out the house like that. If you do, like you're not trying to talk to nobody, you're not trying to hang out.
Just
like,
focus
you
on
are
your goals.
focused and you are quiet. Like you're not even telling anyone what you're doing.
Yeah, you don't want to jinx your plans. You don't want it to backfire.
But I see you like mapping something out literally and going with it in this next chapter. And honestly, I feel like this is a solo trip. You're doing this solo. No one's gonna be around. You don't want anyone around, I feel like, for this next chapter either. You want to do this alone. And then it's like it's so funny because hiding yourself for a while is gonna get you known. Hiding yourself out from people in your town is what I mean. Some of you could be networking though, really well. But not with people in your town. It wasn't love, it was a perfect illusion. Yes. That's so true. Wow. That's the channel song. Illusion. Lady Gaga. Here, we're gonna pull some of these.
it when we were just like speaking on the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Felt like I
I'll
was
go to this. FBI. Yeah, I feel like you're really discovering some internal things. And I feel like you're even realizing how you were the one at fault for a lot of things. But you're becoming the love of your life, like the own love of your life. Loving your life. You're getting rid of people and things that don't align with your soul and with your purpose. Even if you like these people, I feel like you're still like, I like you, but we can't hang out. Type of vibe. Just because you're trying to align in this next chapter. Yeah, you're trying to get money. You're not trying to be distracted, is how I feel. Like, people could just be a distraction for you guys.
That's easy.
And they make, and people, yeah, and people make you overthink. Yeah. So if you're not around people, you're not going to overthink until you can fix that. This next chapter. Yeah, it's certain people you need to stay away from. Certain people you need to stay away from in this next chapter. Because you can't help them. But it's like you feel drawn to go back and help them because you like them or you love them. Or you had good times with them, but you literally cannot.
Make sure your friends are helping you with your goals and not trying to distract you from them.
Yeah, but I feel like mostly in this next chapter, you're not going to have friends.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
at all.
yeah.
But I feel like you're going to learn to get those type of friends that are good for you.
You are what you surround yourself with.
Okay, let's leave that there. Pile 2. You guys chose the Sunset card. Time here turns to release and unfurl. Old cords of pain fade as the sun's lights burns. I don't even know what type of poem that was. Okay, you're definitely releasing. Some of you are doing cord cuttings. You already have. But, yeah, you guys are healing from something. I feel like you're fully releasing someone and something, like an idea of someone or an idea of something. The way you thought something was going to play out, it didn't. You're releasing that.
Basically, you're going to be like a phoenix. The old you is going to die, and you're going to raise up from the ashes and become a new and better you.
Yes. Reading the comments. I feel like it's a little delayed, but like I'm probably like 10 seconds ahead. Okay. Pile 2. Next chapter for Pile 2. The next chapter. Next chapter for Pile 2. I'm sorry guys, I'm like connecting to while I'm doing this. Because I don't read the traditional way, it just helps me zone out. Okay, this next chapter is going to be dramatic. Like chaotic, a lot of drama. In this next chapter for some reason. It could be about a child or children or co-parenting. Could be a lot. If you co-parenting, I feel bad for you this next chapter. Not trying to scare you, but I feel like it's just gonna be like some of you are going through custody battles. Just take what resonates. This is general. You guys gotta remember, like thousands of people are gonna click this eventually. So this could be fighting over a child, or if that's not the case, maybe a business was like your child. Oh, thank you, BB. What else? This could be like a car that's like your baby, like something that you viewed as your child. If you don't have a child, you could get into some type of battle or drama with this. Okay, just take what resonates since it's general, but yeah, I'm seeing a battle, like you having a feud. Especially the 501 tier 2, like you're having a feud with someone in this next chapter. some of you, maybe this is a divorce. You're fighting with someone about a car, a business, your children,
Or your place.
Yeah, ooh, that's a good one. Your house,
Yeah.
your house, your home. Some of you, it definitely could be a car. Be careful of your visions right now. I feel like you think certain things are a vision, and it's your anxiety with some of this stuff. Or anxiety about this situation. Like, yeah, there is going to be fights. If you do know this situation's coming up, some of you don't even know this situation's coming up. It could surprise you. But
just like be careful of your emotions.
Yeah, be careful what you're be careful what you're thinking and thinking that like you're having a vision, like something. This I feel like it's almost like you guys both bought Motivite. I don't know if you guys heard of Motivite, but if you buy Motivite, like your life drastically changes. Like you lose boyfriends, you break up with people, you lose friends, like all type of crazy stuff happens. But it's to get you on the right path quick. But it's like super dramatic and chaotic, and a lot of people are like crying, like they can't handle the crystal's effects. That's almost what I feel like this next chapter is for you, and it's super expensive crystal too, by the way. It's like part of a comet that fell or something like that from another planet. Yeah, but I keep hearing that song "When Worlds Collide" because I feel like you guys are seeing partially what's going on in the spirit world and like what's going on in reality, and you're trying to bring that here, and it's not making sense because that's not in this realm. It's not in this. You know, it's in another realm. Yeah. Some of you are getting attacked, straight up, by something in the spiritual realm, like a trickster or demon or like I don't know, something that is darker on the darker side. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to scare you guys, but this could be what's happening. It's been happening all along, but I feel like next chapter, like you're gonna beat this thing that's been attacking you all along. It's some type of entity. It's happening in right now. Okay. Yeah, it's like you're finally gonna beat some type of entity that's been attacking you all this long. In the spirit realm, though. Like you're really getting your protection and hiding. I feel like you're gonna lock this thing away. Oh my god, this is like some deep shit. Especially if you're a psychic watching this, or you're a spiritualist, or some of you could be taking someone to jail. Someone specific, some devil energy. You take their ass to jail and lock them away. An abuser maybe could go to jail. Someone going to jail, or if that's not, it's not you though. Someone that abused you in the past. But that's only gonna resonate for some people. It could be sexual abuse too. But that part's not for everybody. It's one scenario or the other. I named both. It could also be the entity in the spiritual realm, especially if you're psychic. You do cards, or you know something got passed down that could have been haunted. They do sound better, but I think I need to go back to the doctor because my sinuses. Well, one of the days I went out with one of my best friends, Cameron's. He's been my best friend for such a long time. Anyways, me and him went out drinking at the gay bar, and I was on my medicine, and I shouldn't have done that. So I need to go back to the doctor, get my medicine again, so it can actually work this time. Because I didn't know it canceled it out. Like, I had a feeling. But I'm like, no, not me. It was me. Anyways. So you're going to be putting yourself first in this next chapter. Yeah, somebody doesn't know what they got themselves into. It's either like this entity that's been attacking you spiritually, or it's this person that has attacked you at some point or assaulted you or anything like that. Like you're more powerful than it thought, or you're gonna gain a lot of power spiritually and like be able to like beat this thing or this person. It's not even gonna be able to bother you anymore. It's gonna be like, oh well. But right now, in this chapter, this last chapter, it was stressing you out though.
Like I said, you're gonna be a phoenix. You're gonna be a whole new person.
Whole new person. You're not gonna handle things the way you did.
Yeah, you're gonna see things totally different.
Like things are not gonna bother you, stress you out at all. You're gonna be very calm. Got a lot of things that should piss you off. So that's what's happening in this next chapter. Where's my? Here they are.
Sorry.
Only Pal 2 right there. That was kind of short, right? It was a short one. But it was pretty to the point though. Pal 3. Reading the comments. Jude's song. A reminder for even the most hopeless of lost cases. You can find peace within the strangest of places. Interesting.
Okay. So basically, like, something may happen to you, and it may inspire you, probably.
Yeah, like
It's what it's saying. Like, you didn't think it would connect you to do something else, but it pushed you to do something. You didn't.
Oh yeah, something bad though. Like for example, a drug addiction, and now like you're opening up a whole rehab. Like just that's just an example. Or you went through something crazy bad, and then like you write a song and put all your emotions into that. Like just you're turning something into something that was bad. You're transmuting. Next chapter for Pile 3. You could feel like you're on a standstill with life, but it's just because like creative things are happening for you to turn whatever this bad thing was into something good. But it's like a creative thing. Like your creativity's like gonna be like really good for you to write a song, write a book,
A poem.
yeah. Or to even start like a business off of something that once caused you pain, even something like that. Or a movement. I'm just saying.
Just remember, something didn't work out the first time doesn't mean it can't work out.
Yeah, I feel like something that like devastated you is gonna be like something that got you on your feet to something bigger in this next chapter. Like something could have came crashing down, but for you to start something new, and it's even better and more improved that time, for example, too. Yeah. Yes. I almost feel like for some of you this could be a blessing in disguise, but I'm not gonna say that. It could have just really showed you your potential. It really got you onto a path that's even better for you. Like, oh, I'm thinking of this thing. What is it? How does it go? Give me a second. I seen this thing on Facebook. Okay, it was like a meme. And it said something like, you're trying to get on your purpose the whole time. Everything you were going through led you to it.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, all the bad shit you were going through led you to your purpose somehow.
You had to go through the life lessons or whatever
Yeah.
to get where you're at. Everyone's on a different path. Do not compare yourself to anyone else.
I feel like you're definitely becoming your higher self in this next chapter. This is a big energy. This might be the final chapter of one book, and then you're going to open another book because your life's going to be completely different. So this is like the last chapter vibes. Like you're becoming your higher self.
The only thing you should compare yourself is yourself from last year.
Right. And for some of you, you could have clicked different piles before this, and like this is like the finale chapter of the other piles, maybe.
Probably, yeah.
But you literally became your higher self. You realize your power. I keep noticing this chakra. Some of you need to work on like the chakra, the yellow one. I forgot the name of it. Is it sacral? I don't know right now. But some of you are literally going to be very well known or famous for whatever you create out of all of that mess and just for being your higher self. Like, if you didn't go through any of this, it wouldn't have made you the person you are. And I'm not saying like literally it didn't traumatize you because you got through everything and transmuted it correctly.
It's like a lesson you had to learn to get to where you're at now.
Yeah, whatever lessons came from that traumatic event, like you learned them. Like you literally, I feel like you even could have broke some type of generational curse.
Yeah.
In this last chapter. Some of you are going to be very well known on the internet. Let's see. Next chapter. I feel like you're literally, like you're gaining your wings. This is super inspirational right now. I feel like you guys are becoming an inspiration to people. Like, yeah, like I said, like this is your last chapter, and then you're gonna have a whole new book, because you're gonna be a whole new person, whole new life. Just like you hitting an end goal, like a really big end goal.
Just focus on your goals and know how to get there.
Yeah, because it looks like if you stay consistent, like, especially like on your healing and going internal and figuring out how you could be the problem in a lot of areas, it's gonna get you exactly. Look, you're manifesting something big for pile 3. Something big, something worldwide, something legendary. Okay, yeah, and you're gonna be super happy in your higher self. Your highest self, and it's gonna heal your inner child to make this, because your inner child wanted this so bad at some point, like almost like a childhood dream becoming reality.
But you didn't think you're gonna be able to achieve it.
Yeah, it
and
could,
like something directed
exactly.
you to go that way.
Yeah, like I said, it could have been bad things even, but is this you could even be doing several things with your creativity, and just one of them's gonna take off. But
also, don't be afraid to try new things, guys.
What else? Next chapter. I feel like you could be like writing your own book too, like after this, and telling other people how to get to where you are and do what you do. But something with your creativity is like, wow, like really follow your intuition and your creativity. Some of you are discovering a new talent. Some of you perfecting a talent you already have. Something like that, okay? But this next chapter, I'm telling you, I don't know how long it is. How long is this next chapter? I don't know if it's a long one or a short one. But I know it's the last one before you have a whole new book. Because your life is completely different. So this chapter could be pretty long. But this whole chapter, I feel like, is pretty happy.
It just depends on
pretty happy.
how
I feel
you
like you already went through all the bad, and you ended that chapter fully. Like, it's burnt. It's gone. There's a whole new chapter, and it's happy the whole chapter, damn near. Because I feel like even while you're working to achieve your dreams, like, you're happy. And internally, like, peacefully. It's, like, clearing out a lot of trauma from you. So, it's making you become more aligned because of that.
You're accomplishing something that you want to do.
Yeah, but you might not know that at the time. For you, it's just like very healing, like releasing something.
It's like soothing. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. Hope that helped you guys. That was a really good pile, so let me know who you were. And see y'all later. If you want to book a personal, it'll be in the description.